Hi, this is Carolyn from Newton Abbot Library. This week we're showing our appreciation for all things science fiction. My contribution will be a no-spoiler review of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, written by Douglas Adams and first published way back in 1979. The aim of my review is to encourage anyone who hasn't yet read it to put their fears aside, give it a shot and don't panic. We begin the story on Earth, where we meet the affable but ill-fated Arthur Dent, who's woken to discover that his house is about to be demolished to make way for a new bypass. His day doesn't show any signs of improvement when his friend Ford Prefect arrives to save him from the rather more terminal problem of the Earth exploding. This is no natural disaster, and Ford's timely arrival is certainly no coincidence. Ford, it transpires, is actually an alien. Trapped on Earth and unable to fulfill his job as roving researcher for the eponymous Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, he uses his last few minutes on Earth to help a friend. So Arthur becomes the sole survivor of the planet as it's destroyed to make way for a new hyperspace bypass. Stowed aboard the spaceship responsible for this catastrophe, the two hitchhikers set out on an intergalactic adventure of hilarious and highly improbable occurrences. This was my third time reading the novel and I still think it's brilliant. Once again, the first thing that hit me was the very British sense of humour that permeates its pages. This time through, I decided to make some notes and very shortly wrote down two words, Monty and Python. I didn't realise until prepping for this review that Adams actually wrote for the Pythons during his career, and from the get-go you're immersed in a similar, very surreal world of funny things. We may have been taken to some far-flung cosmic realm, but we never feel far from home. How can we when Adams litters the pages with cups of tea, conkers, counting sheep, rice pudding, and most importantly, towels? Adams also worked on scripts for Doctor Who, so he's in comfortable territory when creating alien territory. And yet I can't escape the feeling that Hitchhikers feels more like satirical fiction that decided to dress up as sci-fi for the day. We may have fun trying to wrap our lips around names like Zaphod Beeblebrox and Slarty Bartfast, and we may wonder what a pan-galactic gargle blaster really tastes like. But take a look and you'll soon see that Hitchhikers has little in common with its 70s contemporaries. That certainly isn't an issue for me and only adds to its charm. I agree with Stephen Fry, one of the book's most noted fans. He was first attracted to Hitchhikers because, in contrast to most science fiction, it is absolutely on a human scale. In a book with many puzzling unanswered questions, or should that be unquestioned answers, I have another to add to the pot. Where are all the women? Okay, so we get Trillian, a human astrophysicist and mathematician, whom Arthur Dent completely failed to chat up at a party once upon a time on Earth. But that's it, unless you count the triple-breasted horror of Eroticon 6, and I certainly don't. I'm just going to quickly push that thought under the nearest carpet and wrap up everything in a nice neat bow by saying it's an awesome book. Now go and read it, listen to it, or if you prefer, watch it. That's it from me. Until next time.